Okay, so you're looking at your website and you're starting to evaluate it and thinking, how can we do things better? Well, let me tell you the number one tip I've got, particularly if you're thinking about getting a new website, and that's to build in landing pages. Now, before you hit the stop button and move on to the next thing, let me explain very quickly in plain English what I mean by that and how it's used effectively, particularly in small, medium-sized businesses. Now, when someone comes to your website, they can either come through the homepage, where it looks beautiful, you've got all your beautiful pictures, it looks fantastic. Or perhaps if you're trying to send them into a page about information, they go to one of those information pages where you've got a lot of detail about what's going on. And what a landing page is a combination of the two, which is created specifically for a purpose, for a campaign. Now, I'll tell you how this works and how it's working well with some small businesses. I'll use dentists as an example, they're the easiest ones to work with. You're a dentist. You have your homepage, and your homepage looks beautiful. People come in and say, you're a dentist, you're a local Sydney dentist, looks great, fantastic looking place. And they want teeth whitening. And so they click on the teeth whitening page, and it takes them to a page which is a lot of text, because it has to be. These are people who are searching for it, they want to know all the ins and outs about it and all that sort of stuff. Now, they're great on their own, but when you go and do a campaign, an advertising campaign around teeth whitening, say for example through AdWords or through Facebook or through any medium, if it's specific to teeth whitening and you send them through to the home page, well, they have to dig around to find the page on teeth whitening, and they probably will, but we know from experience that there's probably going to be a drop-off rate of about 40 or 50% who hit that page and go, well, I'm not too sure. Alternatively, you can send them straight to the information page, which is full of information about teeth whitening. But the first impression they get, particularly we're talking about new clients here, isn't too good. It's text heavy, they don't get a feel for the place at all. And that's where a landing page comes in. So in its simplest sense, the real value that we're driving at the moment is working with our clients to create pages which are effectively looking like the home page, but having information which is specific to a topic. It doesn't have to have all the information. But the dentist in this case might very well have a page, we'll call it a landing page, which looks like the home page, beautiful, looks terrific, and has a bit of information about teeth whitening, and specifically starts off leading with teeth whitening. And this is how it works. It works because a person goes into, let's say, AdWords in this example, and they type in teeth whitening. They see an ad which says, we do teeth whitening, we're the teeth whitening specialists of Sydney, whatever it says, and they click on the ad, and instead of taking them to the home page or the information page, it takes them to this landing page, which looks like the home page, looks fantastic, has information about teeth whitening, and the headline is, we lead the way in teeth whitening. And that's such a strong, powerful message from when I want this, I found an ad that says we can get this, and I've got a page which delivers it. And of course, at the bottom of the landing page, there's to see more information. Now, there's a bit more to it than this, because you don't want that landing page to be shown up in your main menu. You don't want to have 700 pages up there or the likes. And so these pages are generally hidden. Really quite a funny way to look at things. But essentially all you're saying is, this is a page which is purpose-built for a campaign around that topic. And we're getting some tremendous value from these. These are people that are getting increases in their marketing results of, 5, 6, 10, 15%. Now, that doesn't sound like much. But when you're driving 1,000 people to your site and you're getting an extra 20, 30, 40 of them go and book and purchase your product, whatever your product is, it's fantastic. And these landing pages can be built into any website. In fact, if you're getting a new website, what's important here is you should build this in now. You don't have to use it straight away. They can sit there as an empty shell, but you need to know it's there for when the time comes. And if you do this, you'll have one of the most effective marketing methods around. Now, caveat, there's a couple of little tricky bits here. You've got to make sure Google doesn't flag you for duplicate content. That's easy to do. You've got to make sure you don't appear in search engines so you have 10 pages which all look the same. That's easy to do, but you just have to know how to do it. So, a great tip, this is my number one tip for 2018. If you're getting a new website, talk to someone about getting landing pages as part of that website.